Hi, it's Amy with Mama Bear Blue, and I'm here today with my niece Ellie.
Hi.
And we are excited to be working with a new product from Paint Pixie called Mermaid Paint. So Paint Pixie just came out with this set of watercolor paint, as well as a set of these 6 watercolor brushes called Mermaid brushes. And we came up with this idea to do what, Ellie? What are we doing?
We are stamping, and then we're going to use little brushes here.
Mermaid brushes.
Yeah, and then we are going to use watercolor and paint them.
So we're using Iron Orchid Design stamps. We're stamping some art. She's using actually some mixed media paper, which will take watercolors, and I already stamped this using the Iron Orchid Designs retro stamp, along with the new evergreen stamp for Christmas. I'm using the Iron Orchid Designs 8x8 board. So it comes like that on the back, or you can use the front.
And Ellie is using the Iron Orchid Designs SEASHORE stamp. Most of the new Iron Orchid Design stamps now come with masks. Those are small pieces of plastic that match the outline of each stamp, so you can layer your stamps without the ink colors becoming muddled together.
One of the first things you want to do when you're using an Iron Orchid Design stamp for the first time, you want to take some sandpaper and just go back and forth, one direction and then the next. What that does is give the rubber stamp some tooth to hold the paint or the ink or whatever medium you're using. Ellie's already done that. She's gotten started on a neat undersea picture that she plans to use the watercolors on. These little watercolor brushes are so cool because you unscrew the top and you fill the bottom reservoir with water. And that's what we've done on all 6 of these brushes, and each of them have a slightly different tip. This is the one with the most bristles, and it goes down to one with very fine bristles. So with these watercolor brushes, you can just squeeze the reservoir and the water will come out the bottom. That's how they work. Really cool. I'm going to be painting in the Joy. Very pretty. I love the look of watercolor.
Zanaya is Josie's only granddaughter, and she loves painting and mermaids. And she helped Josie come up with this idea of the XenArt mermaid paint and brushes.
So I just painted this base with DIY Paint's White Swan, and then just used IOD's black ink for these stamps. And I considered sealing this first, but I'm glad I didn't, because I feel like this watercolor is adhering nicely to the DIY paint. And we're not getting any smearing from the ink.
And Zanaya is going to be responsible for making 2 videos a month for Josie. And they're going to put a portion of the sales of these paints into a college fund for her. I think that's really cool.
These IOD stamps make it really easy just to print yourself your own little watercolor coloring page, right, Ellie?
Oh yeah, they're so easy to use, and the effect that they make and how it turns out, I think, is really cool.
I love the amount of pigment in these paints and what bright colors you can get, and you can mix your different colors up into here while you're painting. And on the back of each packet of brushes and paint, there is a little QR code that you can scan for printable pages to use with the watercolors. So thanks to Ellie for joining me today. Did you have a good time?
I did. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been fun. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and a share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more DIYs. For all the products we use here today, you can visit your local stockist or my website, mamabearblue.com.